All right. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. So, welcome to the live stream wherever you are. So, sound check first. One, two, three, one, two, three. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound checked. All right. So, let's break down the chart quickly. Actually, we are heading towards the opening of NY session. So, let me break it down first. So, looking at the daily time frame, let me just remove these all things first. Okay, so on a daily time frame, we are having this daily high, and from where we just rejecting right now, and this is the area from where we're just rejecting actually. Yeah, man, look at this. So we're rejecting from 4100. Am I right? Oh, wow. So jumping from daily to H4, wow, H4 just having a resistance here. Now it's breaking above this resistance area, but there's still I would say more than 1 hour left for the H4 candle to be closed. So need to flip from higher time frame to lower time frame to see more better picture. So on a lower time frame, I can see we were having this resistance area on the left hand side, but for more clarification, look at the rejection here right now. It's rejecting from this area. So need to jump from H1 to M30 quickly to see what's going on. Wow, it's tapping to this resistance area, and now it's pushing to the downside right now, and we are heading towards opening of NY session, and with the volume anything could be happen. So what happened here? Why this? Ooh, this candle move like how much? Is it 2000 pip candle? Really? Ooh, what happened here? Is there any kind of news came out? What happened here? Let me see. Let me see first thing. Based on Trump tweet about the war. So what he said about the war actually? Uh, wanted to end the war. So he wanted to end the war and gold start pushing to the upside. It's mean oil might coming to the downside. So gold start pushing upside. Wow. Is it? So he said that he wanted to. Okay, let me see this one. Someone just send me here. Postpone any all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5 day period. Okay, so he said that for a 5 day period they are not gonna. Wow, look at this one. So let's see whatever happened with the fundamentals there, then it have to be implemented on the technical. So I need some structure on a technical perspective. Wow, man, with one tweet it can. Wow, 2000 pips in a 15-minute time frame where someone could execute here even it below this area. Wow, 250 pips. It's just too much. All right, so right now I'm having this resistance area, and this is a support I'm having right now below this area. It's just go on. What is this I have open? Okay, here we go. This is a support I'm having right now, and I hope so. This candle about to be closed in 50 minutes, so this could be my new support here. I hope so. It's gonna be close somewhere here, so this could be my range. This one, this makes sense. Above this area, I'm having this range of 250 pips, and if we're going to be get a kind of close below this support area, so I think so first it's gonna fill this wick of a 200 pips, and then if there's a volume it could continuously pushing to a downside. So let's see, this is the resistance and this is the support we got here. So need to wait. Actually, you know what, the weight just continuously pushing upside, it created a support right now. So probability should be that the next candle should have to be created. We can continuously pushing upside to retest this high. But as I'm going towards opening of NY session and looking at my record, which is just not really good with the opening before the opening of NY session before 15 minute 30 minute when I'm just try to take a trade. Mostly I took losses there. So I will wait for the candle to be closed of a 30-minute time frame. And I would like to see how NY Open will bring something volume. Yeah, that makes sense. So war hold for next 5 days. Yes, oil dumped, gold pump. Okay, Iran negotiations going positive. Okay, they just drop a missile here. The whole market went crazy. Oh, look at this one. What is this? Oh, everything just like went into positive way. Wow. There was no confirmation. It just took off. Yeah, I think so. If you are using market AGI, then might be you gonna get this move earlier than if you someone just like sticking with the forest factory. I think so. If you are sticking with the market AGI, you're going to be get this news quickly. Hmm. Because here I can see on a market AGI, it's showing news before 10 minutes. 10 minutes ago, it's just like uploaded here. Yes. Mm. Well, let's see. Let's see. Now it's just like pushing to the downside right now. Look at this one. So you know what? I'm more interested in sales. He said that he wanted to stop the war, but Iranian didn't said that. Iranian didn't said anything about it that they also wanted to stop it. So I think so. I am interested in more sell still right now. So this is something only Trump said. Iranian still didn't give any statement. So I think so. If it went up and if it's going to be break below this low, I think we could continuously pushing it down. Wow, 250 pips stop loss here. What I could do, I can only lower the load size. I can only go with the lower load size actually. That's the only thing I can do. So I am gonna execute here if this candle going to be break below this low. Here I go. Stop loss. How many pips? 300 pips stop loss. Damn. 700 pips. Ooh. 60 pips. 60 pips. 70 pips. If it come back to my entry, what I should do? I can't do anything. Wow, man, it's wild. It's really wild. Wow, it's really wild. So I executed a sell here. It created a resistance, created a support. Now it's breaking below the support area. I wanted to continuously pushing downside. I was not interested in this sell because there was just like 10 minutes left for the candle to be closed. But it's showing me opportunity, so I executed. So let's see if again if giving me some kind of lesson that don't ever try to take trade before opening of NY or not. Wow, man, it's just like looking wild right now. Wow, I think so. Even this 0.05 load size is like a bigger load size right now in this situation. Let me see on a 5 minute time frame. Oh, 5 minute also broke this low. Let me see. Oh, 1 minute. It could come back. Yes. So waiting. I need to wait here. Expecting with the volume, it should continuously pushing downside. If it come back into the range, somewhere here, I think so. I need to close it. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. So, so this move was insane. Yeah. Yes. So sound clear. What a move. The market is crazy today, Cass. Yes, exactly. I can see that the market is really very crazy right now. So, market moving, okay, note. And what's your plan, Cass? Are you still looking for sales as trend is bearish? Yeah, I'm in a sell right now, expecting that it could continuously pushing downside. So, yeah, Walaikum salam. Waiting for closure and then my open is up. Yeah, but I think so. The volume is insane. So if I'm going to wait for the candle to be closed, so might be I'm gonna miss this one. So I actually wanted to take a sell, uh, so I took this one. So let's see if it's gonna work out or not. Still, I'm looking at a 5 minute time frame here with this perspective that it could continuously pushing to the downside. Mm. So I'm just like gonna hold on with this one. The weight is just like moving, the weight behaving. I'm gonna hold on with this one, to be honest. Insane volume. So it's a tweet from Mr. Trump, but I didn't get anything from the Iranians. That's why I executed a sell, expecting that with the volume it could continuously pushing downside. It will be great, you know what? It will be great if it's gonna close below the support area. And then it's gonna create a wick and break the low though, so it will continuously pushing to a downside. It's a very, very high probability. First target, mine first target could be like this wick on the left hand side. This is something I'm expecting from it. Try to close my 90% position and leave the rest with a break even. If it could continuously pushing downside, then yes. Wow. Struggling with this support area. I need to keep eye on this 5 minute time frame because the volume is insane and market is just like too much volatile right now. This candle should not be come back into the range like somewhere here. If it come back somewhere here, then I need to close it. Wow, man, look at this one again with the opening of before the opening of NY. Is it? Is this something again I'm gonna get there? Look at this one. No, man, it should not be react like that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wow. Damn. So I think what I have made, I lose that. I, I just like made $150 and lose that $150 in few seconds. Damn, this is why I did. I never ever try to take trade before the opening of NY session. Now I, I'm gonna swear that I'm not gonna take a trade before opening of NY session. Wow, look at this one. Broke the low and went up, upside. Thank God I go with a low load size. Yeah. Sir, isn't that the rejection to the left as you have taken this impulse entry better the pain of missing trade? No, it's a good trade actually, I would say. So just like need to see this thing with this perspective that we just like got a tweet by Trump, but we didn't get anything from the Iranian actually. You know what? So still, I will see if I can give my trade one more chance here. These days, you are going to be get like a bigger stop losses. To be honest, so the only solution for these bigger stop losses is just like lower the losses. That's the only solution. So I made like 150 so I lose the $150. Wow, man, it's insane. Now again, it's coming to the downside. So let's see, there's like 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. This time I'm gonna go with my complete risk actually if it's going to be closed below the support area. So I'm gonna execute on this one. Wow, man, it's again breaking the low now. Should I give my trade one more chance? Should I give my trade one more chance? I think so. This makes sense. You gotta trust that stat of your no pre NY trade for you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are right, buddy. So looking at this one, I am just like going to give my trade one more chance again. Now look at this one. It's just like moving like a retracement. A little retracement is like a 100 pips, more than 100 pips, and then it went down. Wow, look at this one. I think so. I'm gonna give my trade one more chance here. This is my second chance. So now I'm expecting the volume. It should continuously pushing downside. Come on now, this time go in my favor. Again, I took this sell, even there's like 4 minutes left. I believe that it could continuously pushing to the downside. This is what I am having blame on it. So come on, this time don't give me betrayed. This is how it has been behaving from morning. Yeah, yeah, I get your point actually, buddy. Think so. It's now it's gonna continuously pushing to a downside. Yeah, it's coming down now. Just 3 minutes left. I need this candle to be closed. Actually, I'm getting some feeling that if I'm waiting for this candle to be closed, I might gonna miss this move. So that's why I'm giving my trade a second chance with the same perspective, same idea. Now I think it could continuously pushing downside. Yeah, look at this 100 pips right now. Yeah, on a 200 pip, I will try to secure 80% position. 14, 140, 150, okay, 160. Come on, give me a push. Yes, 160. I almost recover my loss here. Let's do some free trade. So what I have lose, I get it back now. Okay, now let's hold on with this one. Let's hold on with this one and let's see if it could continuously pushing to the downside. Before I was having a plan to fill this range on the left hand side, this wick. It almost like fill this wick, and there's 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. I close my almost 80% position there. Get back my loss what I have took with a small lot size. I increase the lot size, but I give my trade a second chance. This time I'm expecting that it could continuously push. Look at this one, man. It just like went up, create a wick again, break this low. So probability it should continuously pushing to the downside. How how far it is actually? Oh man, 700 pips. It's just 1 minute left. I need this candle to be close below this area. Come on, don't do this to me. Calm down. Just calm down. Yeah, not looking good. I think so. It's gonna hit my break even. If it's going to be close below the support area, you know what? With the opening of NY, it could continuously pushing downside. So few seconds left. Just 15 seconds left for the candle to be closed. Okay, man. It closed with a rejection here right now. I think so. It's gonna take me out. But you know what? I can give my trade one more chance. If I'm getting out from this trade and this can going to be create a wick and continuously pushing downside, that will be awesome. So yeah, I want it to continuously pushing downside. Right now we are enter into opening of NY session. It's an NY session going on right now. I need it to continuously pushing downside, break below this both low, and just like continuously pushing downside. This is what I want it here. So wow, look at this one. how insane market like right now. 100, 200 pips is just like nothing, man. It's just like nothing. Yeah, this 5 minute again just like close back into the range. Let's see if it could break below this low. For the okay, it's breaking the low now. It's breaking the low now. It's breaking the low. 200, 240 pips. Damn. I think where's the psychological number? This is 30, 43, 50, 40, 33, 50. Yeah. So, wow, 250 pips. You guys are looking at 250 pips in few minutes. Nice move. I got 124 pips in future. Now only took one contact. Wow, very nice, very nice. Congratulations, buddy. If you just like make money there. So it's my extra money I'm holding with actually right now. I need you to continuously pushing down. The same thing I was like talking about. Trump said something, but it's just like only come out from the Trump mouth. It didn't come out from Mr. Iranians. So right now, 200 pips in your favor, and still, if you are not securing some position, I think so. It's gonna be insane for yourself. Just like secure at least 90%, close at least like 50%, whatever suits you. Just secure some position and leave the rest with a break even. Yeah, man, it's insane the way it is moving. If it going to break below this low, should be. Come on, break the low. Break your own low. Wow, 250 pips during the live. What an insane volume it is. Can I get 300 pips? Can I get 300 pips? Oh, it's rejecting, man. I want you to see this one. What's going on here? I think so it's gonna give me spike here. 300 pips. Oof. 300 pips. If this 1 minute going to be break its own high, I'm gonna close it. It's just like tap to 300 pips. Wow. Damn. It's just like move 300 pips within few seconds, within few minutes. I think so. I should call it a day. It could be like a very. I'm not gonna convert my good day into worst day actually. Wow, man, it's insane. Still, I believe that it will continuously pushing downside, but it will move slowly. I think so. But wow, man. You know what? Why I just like low this position? It went 300 pips in my favor, but why it just like coming back? If it break below these both rejection low, I need a spike here to continuously pushing. Still, I believe that it could continuously pushing downside, but I have to be secure something because I already took this low. Now look at this one, man. It's just like come back. Look at this one. This is like a very 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 bad kind of pain when market just like hit your SL and then keep pushing in your direction. So if it never hit my SL, my profit would be double like. But now I just like recover my loss and standing with a minor profit again. Wow, it's insane. So how you can adopt these kind of market conditions? The only solution to adopt these kind of market just like lower the load size. That's the only solution. That's the only solution actually. Nice move. I got 124 pips in. Okay, so I'm expecting it to push down 4300. Oh, that's great actually. But I think so. It's just more than enough. You are grabbed like 300 pips. But looking at the bigger picture, what I just like told you, like Trump said something, but Iranian didn't said anything till right now. So probability it could continuously pushing to the downside actually. I am standing with a small loss, not even get to break even. Okay, Shakil साहब कोई बात. Ooh, man, if I'm holding this one, I might gonna get 500 pips. Ooh, man, Hey, look at this one. It's really insane volume going on. So I think so it's gonna fill this complete range and it will continuously pushing to the downside. It's something that might be trap for someone and people thinking like might be it gonna continuously pushing up. So many people who are going to be take buy somewhere here, but with the bigger picture, what I told you, whatever he said, it's just like come from Mr. Trump mouth. And then it have to be continuously pushing down. We just like need both parties to be agree on one spot. So yeah, what is this? So Iran foreign minister, there are no negotiation. No, look at this one. He didn't agree on this one. No negotiation between Tehran and Washington. The statement by the U.S. president are part of an effort to lower energy prices and buy time for implement. Look at this one. I told you that it's a planted thing actually. Oh man, why I hold it? Why you didn't send me this news before so I can hold on with my trade? Mr. 943215, what the hell you did that, bad buddy? Why you didn't send me before? So I definitely gonna hold on with this one. So it's like just like need to understand this thing here. It's a huge difference between will happen and happen. If something happen, that gonna having a proper impact there. But if something will happen, then no one can be like sure about that it's going to be happen or not. So the scenario I am having with me right now, it was something will happen and it didn't happen. So now it will continuously pushing to downside, higher probability. It's opening of NY session. So higher probability, slowly but surely, it's gonna continuously pushing to the downside. Guess how did you know? It's with my experience actually. I just like made bunch of money with these kind of news while if something going to be happen. So after it's just like having its impact. So now I need to understand it will happen. So then when it will happen, then we will see about it. But now it's having an opportunity to give me. Everyone just like wanted to take a buy. Let's go with the direction what it was going on before. Wow, man, I wanted to hold this one if this Mr. 943215 sent me this news before. So I could hold on with this. It's an opportunity to buy, to sell gold with a discounted prices actually. Uh, Trump making sure both buyers and sellers are checking out. Yeah, I just shown the live. Okay, I understand, bro. I'm not claiming, I'm not blaming you, but I just like. So, Cass, you do live stream daily? Yeah, I do live stream daily actually. Mostly I do stream during the pre-London session, and it's designed something somehow like this. Like one day Raja Bro will do the stream, and another day, oh sorry, like if Raja Bro doing the stream during the London session, then I need to do with the NY session. If Raja Bro not gonna do the stream on a London session, then I'm gonna do the London session. If Raja Bro gets stuck in somewhere and can't do the stream, then I will also go for that stream as well. So you're going to be get my daily live streams there. Yeah, from where it rejecting right now. So 43.30. Yeah, still it's having a room. I think so it's going to be create a week, and then if it's going to break below this low again, then it will continuously pushing downside. Man, it's insane volume. Let's see if I can give my one more trade here. Trump live. Where is Trump live right now? I really don't know. So, brother, will you break down this trade? So, idea was this: the candle was it's connected with the fundamental as well. So it's just like created a resistance before we got a news. Like I got a tweet with Mr. Trump. He just like wanted to negotiate with Iranians. So it's just like created a resistance. But he wanted to negotiate with Iranian. No one knows that Iranian wanted to negotiate with him or not. So expecting with that perspective actually it's just like created a resistance, created a support. This kind of created a weak and break below the support area. So I executed a sell here, went 300 pips in my favor. So I secure at 200 pips, almost like 80% position, and leave the rest. Rest is just like went 300 pips in my favor, start rejecting from that area. I have just like closed it. So yeah, that's the reason actually. So it created a resistance, created a supports and a support actually. So it is, before that was a beautiful bullish trend going on. Now it created a resistance, created a support, break and close below support. It's a pure counter trade structure. And if I knew that before, market was continuously pushing to the downside. So yeah, I think so. Now the tweets is like continuously coming up. If we tweet it today, like after a long time, these kind of impact this kind of impact I have seen after a long time. So it's mean tweet will be continuously coming up now. So now I wanted this candle to break this low to continuously pushing to the downside, and even it break below this low, went like almost few pips in my favor, then rejected. So I close it, because if it break below this both rejection on the left hand side and we are having clean traffic, so it should continuously pushing down. So this is what I was expecting from it. So might be it going to be pushing to the upside to create some wick, and then if it's going to break its on this wicks again, so probability it gonna continuously pushing downside. And look at this 30-minute time frame also close in our favor, and we are sitting with the NY session right now. It's really need a very big balls in ourselves to hold on these kind of moves actually, where we are getting bigger stop losses, bigger TPs as well. 1 hour wick fill where you can see. I don't think so. I don't think so. We are having a resistance here. Look at this one. We are having this resistance here, and this is a support I'm having. And as we just like got some news from Iranians, they don't want any kind of negotiation now, so things will remain same. Now I think so Trump will become angry. Someone just like decline his request, so might be gonna become some kind of, he gonna show some some like angry mood here on his tweet. So I think so it will continuously push into the downside. Yeah, let's see. So wow, look at this one, still pushing upside. So you know what happened here? Like it broke the low, then it went up, create a little wick, then again it went down, break the low, and continuously pushing down. So I think so. It's again gonna happening here. This is something again gonna happen here. Again, it's going to be pushing to the upside. Again, if it's going to break below this low, then it will continuously pushing to the downside. Somewhere here, I think so. 4300. Oh yeah, man. Need to wait. Wow, I think so. 5 minutes. Oh, look at this 5 minute close with no upper wick. This 5 minutes just like don't have upper wick. So could be continuously pushing downside now. Yeah, it's breaking the low again. Now I think it could continuously pushing down. Still, I'm getting like a 200 pip stop loss. I wanted to execute on this one. 200 pips. Why not to go with a low load size? What do you guys think? But it just like moved now. On a 5 minute, this candle don't have a upper wick, means less probability, 50% chance the next candle will continuously pushing upside. The way it is rejecting, the way it start pushing to the downside, I think so it would be best thing to give my trade a chance, as this kind of creator we can break its opening price. That was a beautiful, wow. M5 closed in a bearish one form. 50 minute also closed in a bearish one. If this 5 minute going to break below this low, this could make sense to continuously pushing downside. Look at this, wow, rejecting. Grab 170 pips, close 70% rest, stopped out at break even with NY open. Ooh, great. But at least you grabs 170 pips. That's more than enough, and it's more than, I would say, better than those who just like did not even get something there. So I'll look at this one. First is just like take me out quickly in the last few minutes while I was waiting for the candle to be closed. Just like went against me, hit my stop loss, just like tap to my stop loss and then continuously pushing down. So look at this one. Went 400 pips. So I like managed to grab like 300 to 250 pips here. Look at this one. So 50-minute also closed in a bearish form. H4 still open. This M15 don't have a bottom wick. It's just like open and continuously pushing upside. So now you know what? I need to readjust my zones now. Now this, before it was like a support, now it's become a resistance. So now this is the resistance I'm having. So if this candle come up, tap to this area and going to be give me some kind of a bearish candle right on this resistance area, so that makes sense. I'm gonna give my trade one more chance for the sales. And if this candle going to break and close above this resistance area, this is a range, still it's like a 300 pip range in it, man. But for that I need this candle to be close above this resistance area, so that makes sense. So that definitely makes sense. Wow, why you guys just like looking at H1? What is about the H1? Even this H1, we just like broke above this resistance area, went up. Look at this one, it rejected and closed back into the range of this H1 resistance area. Why you wanted to go for the this wick fill? It's definitely a risky one. This is something risky you are looking for. What I am looking for, this 30-minute created a resistance right now. We got a confirmation candle, like a close candle, like in a bearish form. This candle which pushing to the upside without having bottom wick. If it going to be create some kind of a resistance right on this resistance area, I'm gonna give my trade a chance to retest this low. I'm just like gonna keep my things in a simple way, and I think it does make sense. Yeah. So just keep your things in a simple way. What are the probability? Don't go for a forcefully trades. Don't ever try to take forceful trade, I would say. Always look at the charts in a simple way. What are the probabilities? If you're going to be execute on some structure, what are the probabilities gonna work for you or not? And where the price gonna go in the next moments actually. Simple. So I'm not interested in this buy still. Nothing just like sorted out there. Still the issues are remain standing there actually. Iranian didn't like agree with Mr. Trump. So I'm expecting that might be it will come up. It going to be give me some kind of a support as it will continuously pushing upside. If it rejected from this area again and going to be give me some kind of a bearish candle here, so I will give my trade one more chance to retest this low or might be continuously pushing downside. And for buys, I think so this candle should have to be close above the resistance. The next candle create a wick and break above this high. So this is the structure you are having on the left hand side to fill this range. So let's see. For that I need to wait actually. I need to wait actually. H4 still open actually. You know what? H4 about to be closed in 40 minutes, something like that. Yeah, there are a few minutes left for the H4 candle closure as well. Wow, look at this one. There is still 10 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I think so. We're going to be getting this support area now. So what is this? I am long 100 million and you had a good talk. Tell the market this. I get out when market spikes. You then boom. Thanks, Daddy. Wow. So both are making money here. Okay, so need to wait now for the proper structure to be formed if someone wants you to give their trade a chance. So have to wait here. You cannot fight with this kind of volatility right now. You need to wait for some confirmations. So 30 minute about to be closed and 50 minute also going to be closed actually. If it going to be closed above this resistance area and 30 minute going to be closed above the previous resistance area. So depending on the volume, then you could give your trade a chance. So it's very important right now to wait more 7 minutes to wait for the candle to be closed in your direction. Yes, that's really important right now. We are into opening of NY. So NY volume going on and we continuously hitting with the news. Let me see market AGI what it's showing right now. So market AGI, wow, they are still bearish on this one. 43.50. So they're expecting that might be gold going to be reject from this area. The pullback area they are giving like 44.50, 44.50 or 4500. So they're expecting that market could reject from this area and retest this low of 4400. So 1000 pip rejection they are expecting. So overall, what's going on behind the scene here? High impact news. Let me see this. Six oil, okay, branch after Trump postponed strikes on Iranian okay, 1 month. So gold should continuously pushing downside. Foreign minister, there are necessary to decrease tensions to over response to the US should be the enter. Okay, dollar that is lower after Trump strikes on Iran and GSS for the 5 days. Okay, so yeah, instant view world market really as Trump postponed military strikes on Iranian power plants. Oh, so things are just like showing gold should continuously pushing upside. Wow, but still, let's see. Let's see. I think so. At the end, we're going to be get something with Mr. Iranians. It's a market edge AI. So you're going to be get news quickly on this platform. Rather you are waiting for the news to come up on a forest factory, you might gonna miss the move. They update the news quickly. It's having the subscription of $50 per month. But if you go through with my link, you're going to be get 20% off for the lifetime. Such a awesome platform, I would say, to learn fundamentals. Rather than that, you need at least 6 years degree to understand the fundamentals actually. But here with market AJ, it make it easy. So wow, uh, yeah, you just like going Osama. You're going to be get the link on my Insta story. There you'll go, just like go to my Insta story. You're going to be get the link there. Go through that link. Use code QS20. you're going to be get like 20% off. And yeah, I just like forget about this one. There is also a code going on with Dominion funding. If you just like go to my Insta story and use code QS30, you're going to be get 30% off on our Dominion funding all valuations. And it's a limited time offer actually. Just like grab the opportunity. You're going to be get like a 30% off with all challenges of Dominion funding, where you're going to be get like zero latency and lower spreads actually. Can you please share the Insta link? I'm new here, joined recently. Okay, let me see if I can share this one. Okay, here you go. Someone just like posted it. You got it here. Stanko actually posted it here. The chat is faster than yeah. It's more faster than me actually. So yeah, man. You know what? You if you just wanted to dope this kind of market and don't want to get into any kind of panic condition, any kind of like a psychological panic, you don't want it to hit with that conditions. The only solution to adopt this kind of market, just like lower the load size. That's the only solution to adopt this. While you are sitting beside and continuously watching that you are missing the move, why not to lower the load size? The structure gonna work out in the same way. The structure definitely gonna work out in the same way. So 3 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to be closed, and I'm just like keeping eye on this 30-minute and a 50-minute time frame. For buys, it only makes sense if it's going to be break and close above this resistance area. That makes sense for the buys. If it's going to be closed right somewhere here, then I'm not interested in this buy, to be honest. I will wait for some kind of a structure to be formed, like if it's going to be create some kind of a rejection or going to be give me some kind of a bearish candle right here, somewhere here. So this is definitely gonna beautiful chance to take actually. And for buys, this current candle should have to be close above this resistance area. And I learned this thing from when it just like hit my stop loss here. It went up, hit my stop loss, then it start pushing to the downside. So it means still sellers are heavier on the buyers. So if this candle could not sustain the pressure to break and close above this resistance area, so higher probability I would like to wait for the candle to close on this resistance area, and then this is the target you can going to be get there. Still, if you're going to be get some kind of a structure here, I think so it will be a pretty good range you are having here. Make sense? So just 1 minute left for this candle to be closed. Yeah, guys are doing such a great job exactly. So wow, and just waiting. 30-minute about to be closed. Look at this one. This 30-minute still did not break and close above the previous candle high. It's going to be closed, might be in a bullish form, but it's not having any kind of like a look at this one rejection. Wow, man, it's about to be closed. And here is the thing I could see. This current candle of a 50-minute time frame is just like don't have a bottom wick. If a candle which don't have a bottom wick close in this way, so probability the next candle should create a wick and should continuously pushing upside. This is the high probability of a candle which don't have a bottom wick. A candle which don't have a bottom wick, it does mean that there are only buyers. There were no sellers who could even create a wick to the downside or even try to press the market to the push the market to the downside. It's just like don't have a sellers in it. It's just like only having a buyer. So that's why candle open with the buyers and close with the with some kind of this structure. So probability should continuously pushing upside. So this should be happen. But if a next candle created a wick and you are sitting with a bearish trend, if a candle created a wick can going to be break and break the low of the candle which don't have a bottom wick, it's mean now sellers become more heavier on the buyer. So if you are sitting with some kind of a trend and you saw something happening here with the trend actually, so higher probability it will continuously pushing to the downside. And I just like executed these kind of trades previously twice in 2 weeks. I remember that while sitting with a bearish trend, market created a wick and break the low of a candle which don't have a bottom wick. So yeah, this could be happen because the previous candle is showing only buyers in it, so the next candle should have to be react like that. This should be the first priority. But right now what I can see on the chart, like 30-minute close within the range, h1 still open, 30-minute close which is within the range right now here in this situation, and 15 close with no bottom wick, and it's just like close within the range right now. So we'll see if this current candle going to be created, we can break below this low for the continuation, or if it's going to be create some resistance here, break above that resistance, that makes sense for the buys. And if it's a kind of a strong resistance going to be printed there, so this is the range you're going to be get there. What happens if it closes above the body of no bottom wick? What if it closes above the body? I didn't get your point. What happens if it close above the body of no bottom wick? I'm not getting your point. Can you send me some example, or you can send me some, you can even draw it down here on this screen, right? Try to draw it down on this screen, what you are actually trying to explain me. Like you going to be get like tools here, you can use these tools to create some structure, create some candles, something like that. So what you are trying to explain, do let me know by drawing it. Okay, maybe he mean that infinite close above the resistance with no wick up. Yeah, if it going to be close above this resistance with no wick up, that's mean like it's having a 50-50% probability. A candle which don't have upper wick, like if this candle having no bottom wick, what I'm telling you that the probability next candle should continuously pushing upside, what it is just like happening here right now. So if a candle which don't have a upper wick, it's mean it's having a 50-50% probability that it's gonna continuously pushing up. So there is a probability like it can create a wick and will continuously pushing to a downside. So it's a 50-50% probability because wicks are representing the range of the market. If it's just not going to be have a wick on the upside, so it's mean it's going to be have less range in it. So let's see. Candle just like struggling right now. I'm looking at this one. It will be great if you're gonna continuously doing some kind of a consolidation. Consolidation means the trend just like stop there. So wow, it's coming up right now. It's respecting the previous candle. It's very important to see how this candle going to be closed actually. Wow, even a wick on the left hand side is like more than 150 pips. Damn, I think so. I can easily make money in these kind of markets. I can easily make money. Even if I'm just trying to grab these chunks like the wicks on the left hand side, which having higher probability gonna fill. So I think so gonna make 160, 170 pips there. It's insane actually. Can you take buy on the 30-minute depend on volume? You know what, buddy? Looking at the 15-minute time frame, actually, it's just like giving me some kind of a confirmation. There's a probability it's gonna continuously pushing upside because the previous candle don't have a bottom wick. But I took a loss here. It went up tap to my lows, and then it continuously pushing down. So this is something like a strong resistance. I'm gonna consider it as a strong resistance. So for buys, I would like to see at least a 50-minute candle need to close above this resistance area to continuously pushing upside. That makes sense. I need a closure. Why I need a closure? Looking at this, the way it just like tapping to this area and rejecting from this area, and looking at the 30-minute time frame. If you are having a bigger picture in your mind, you reject it from this area. See this one? So I need a lot of volume. Actually, I need a lot of volume to go through these all rejections on the left hand side. And the news came out with Mr. Trump tweet. It's already settled down. So I don't think so. I'm comfortable with this buys now. Let's see. Is current stage good for impulse entry on 30-minute? I already explained it, Mr. Red. I already explained it. There is wick fill. Where is the wick fill you are having here? Where is the wick fill? There is nothing like a wick fill here. H1. If you wanted to go with this wick fill, you need a candle to be close in your favor. That makes sense. Mostly with the wick fill structure, always wait for the candle to be close in your direction, so you can go for the wick fill actually. That makes sense. So I'm still waiting right now. I would like to see this 50-minute candle to be close. Even I'm gonna miss this one, that will be perfect. Here where I executed a sell, that was making me comfortable to take a sell, but here if I wanted to take a buy, I'm not feeling comfortable actually. The way it rejected continuously from this area, this is what I'm worried about. I need a lot of volume, so then it could continuously pushing upside. Wow, it's breaking above the high, respecting the previous candle. It respecting the previous candle, but I need a closure. Need a closure. Waiting. Hit the like button. Yeah, there's like more than 100 people watching, and I'm having just 25 likes. You guys deserve an ad here. Before I'm executing a trade, you are going to be watch the ads. Just like hit the like button on YouTube. So if a candle close right on the resistance or support, do we take a trade, or does it have to cross the resistance or support only then we take the trade? If you are wanted to go with the impulse entry, then wait for this candle to break above this resistance high. If you really have a plan to go with the impulse entry, by depending on the volume, it makes sense to take a buy here, placing stop loss somewhere here within the range, because impulse entry is always connected with the volume. If there's a volume, then it could continuously pushing upside. If there's like no volume, if it can start coming back into the range, then you're gonna get out from this trade. And another option, wait for the candle to be close above the resistance area, and then you can give your trade a chance by depending on the volume to fill this range. So then this makes sense. Right now what I can see, it's still standing here. There is just like 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and it's still standing here. So if it break above the high, I'm not interested in impulse buys here. But if it's going to be close above the resistance, so then you can give your trade a chance, but depending on the volume. Yeah, so need to wait. What my first priority, I would like to see a candle which should be closed somehow like this. So I'm more comfortable with these cells. I'm more comfortable with the cell still right now. So waiting for this candle to be closed. Okay. Wow, look at this one. It's continuously tapping to this resistance area and rejecting from that area. Just relax, chill, wait for your turn. Relax, chill, and wait for your turn. Oh, break above the high. Look at this one. It's just like broke above the high. Wow. So it's mean there's volume. So it's mean there is volume that it break above the high. In the last 3 4 minutes, in the 5 minutes, look at, oh, it's an impulse entry in a 5 minute time frame. Wow. But I was not comfortable with this one. I told you I was not comfortable with this one. But you will understand this concept, the candle don't have a bottom wick. I think need to readjust the zones now after closure of this candle. Really almost like totally start flipping to the upside actually. I think so now continuously news are getting updated right now. Yeah, need to keep eye on this one. I have to keep eye on news data here actually. Now what? So now now nothing. Just wait for some structure to be formed. If you miss the trade, you need to wait more. This is actually what discipline looks like. You wanted to see something on the chart, it didn't print it on the chart as you wanted to see. So now you need to wait for some new structure to be formed. So with new plan, let it to close. Now this candle closed with no upper wick. See this one? This candle just like close with no upper wick. What is the meaning of the candle which just don't have a upper wick? What do you think, guys? So now we are having this resistance area. The new resistance I am having here. Let me see this one. So this is the new resistance I'm having right now, and this one is our support. So the new plan actually, still, if I'm going to be get some kind of a rejection and going to be get some kind of a bearish candle right on the resistance, so that makes sense. And if it's going to be create a resistance and break above that resistance, so then I'm gonna give my trade a chance to for the buys actually. Iran responded, but what does Iran responded? Let me see. I don't think so. They said anything till right now. Is there anything? Let me see. No negotiation with us. Yeah, we already knew that they said that they are not gonna negotiate on this one. Still, I believe that if it's going to be create some kind of a resistance here. So the new structure, what I wanted to see on the chart, if I'm going to be get some kind of a strong resistance again, so I'm gonna give my traders chance to take a sell here to retest this low. And if it's going to be create some kind of a like a weak resistance here, and then with next candle which going to be create a wick and break above this resistance high, so then I can give my trade a chance. This makes sense. Now I need a resistance and break above that resistance. That makes sense because it are already overextended in this situation right now. It moved 1000 pips here. It moves 1000 pips. So I'm not interested in this buy anymore. Again, not interested in this buys. I would like to see some structure on the charts. Like if you wanted to take a buy, I would like to see it to create some resistance and then break above the resistance, so then I can give my trade a chance. And if it's going to be give me again a strong resistance area, again I'm gonna go for the sells. So these are the scenarios I'm visualizing right now with myself, and for those I need to wait more. The more volatile market you are having with yourself, the more you should be calm that day. Should be calm that day. Because if there's like a lot of volume in the market, then there's a higher probability you're gonna make easy money. But for that you need to wait. Wow, man, someone telling me that it's gonna go for the big fill. H1 definitely went up. This was the entry, impulse entry, depending on the volume. Thanks for your stream. Oh yeah, sure, sure. Take care, take care. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the stream at 2:30 a.m. Eastern with the London session. Hmm. Just waiting, waiting. I took buy on 30-minute and 4400 4402. Where 4402? Where is 4402, buddy? Oh, somewhere here within this range. Definitely could be risky one. But congratulations if you just like won this one. No, it's not a solid setup because you are having rejection on the left hand side. If you I already explained this one. If you wanted to go with the impulse entry, market break above this candle high, so you need to depend on the volume for the continuation. Only volume could help you out to go through the rejection on the left hand side. So that makes sense. And the previous candle don't have a bottom, so the next candle should be created continuously pushing upside. It did not break the low. See this one, it did not break the low. So now it's continuously pushing upside. Wow, it's insane what's going on there. Yeah, now waiting definitely makes sense. Session looks like we might get some buy opportunity, but at the same time we can never say what can happen. Yeah, exactly, it's a probability. As a retail trader, we work only with the probabilities. So I need to find out where could be higher probability that it gonna work for myself. If I'm feeling some kind of comfortable, you can see that I executed a sell here. I was comfortable with the structure. Looking at the resistance, support, the news, what's just like going on there, I executed a, it went up, hit my SL. I didn't execute it a buy then. That it's just like hit my SL, now it should continuously pushing up. So why not to go with the buy? I still stick with my plan with my buys actually. So I give my trader another chance with the same perspective to break the low, executed a sell and grab 300 to 250 pips here. So same thing I'm looking for right now. If I wanted to take a buy, I would like to see some structure to be formed there, which just like going to be give me some kind of a good probability that it gonna continuously pushing up. Still the previous candle don't have a upper wick, so I wanted to see how this candle going to be close. So need some structure. Now if I wanted to take a buy, I would like to see to candle create some kind of a resistance, give me some kind of a resistance, or give me some kind of a support to go for the buys, or give me some resistance and break above that resistance, that makes sense for the buys. Wow, look at this one. It's just it's continuously pushing upside, going going towards like from where market just like started. So wow, man, you cannot hold with your trade these days. Someone who is doing like day trading or a swing trading, I don't know how they are going to be handle these kind of scenarios, these kind of condition from where market rejected and went almost like 400 pip in a bearish form and then rejected from this area and went back 400 pips. Oof. I was not expecting this thing like market, the gold in a day moving like $400 to $500. It's insane. It's really insane, man. So more around, just like send me a chart here. Let me see. Oh, you took a sell, but didn't manage the risk. You executed a late entry, buddy. But it makes sense. It totally makes sense. This candle should be continuously pushing downside, but as it just like went in your favor, come back to your break even. Why didn't you close 50% position? I think so. It will make sense to close 50% position because if this candle break with this both rejection on the left hand side, you are sitting with the opening of NY session and the candle break below this low. These both rejections will make sense. It should continuously pushing downside. If it come back, I close my everything there. You saw that I closed my everything there because I can feel that now it will might continuously pushing upside, and it happens. That's why I just like secure my position there with the 250 pips or 300 pips. So yeah, but you hold on with this trade. I think you believe the structure. So yeah, my narrative, there is a 4 hour resistance. If close below, we can see a correction before continuing toward. Okay, let me see this one. What is this FVG? What is this, buddy? I don't understand this thing. There is a 4 hour resistance. If closes below, we can see a correction before continuing up towards upside. All right. Let's see. So let's keep it simple. So you want you to see this H4 candle closure. If it's going to be close above this resistance area, so you will see that the smaller time frame going to be create some support, and then if you're going to be get some kind of a resistance like a support with a strong confirmation, so you wanted it to continuously pushing up. So this is something I think you expecting from this one. I think I make sense. So yeah, I got it. So yeah, that makes sense. But for that, wait for this candle to be closed. It's about to be closed in 6 minutes. H4 about to be closed in 6 minutes. A smaller time frame just like gonna give me the confirmation what gonna happen on the higher time frames. So I'm waiting right now. I'm totally waiting right now. I took this sell, but it didn't work well. It was a 1-to-1 ratio, and I couldn't do dynamic race. What is your opinion? Why you couldn't do the dynamic race, buddy? If you don't understand dynamic race, I would say just like go to the hoop section, and you will going to be find out a video there, a complete breakdown how you can be a participate into with the dynamic race actually in a trade. So just like go through that video, you will understand. Sometimes we never wait for the candle to break the low. Let me explain it in simple words. Sometime when you are having a bigger wicks on the left hand side, like a bigger stop loss you're getting there, and you want to take a buy or sell, and you already have a plan and market just like printed structure there, then with that perspective you can go with the dynamic risk. You can tore your position into two pieces, and you will never going to wait for the candle to break above the previous candle head. Might be you're gonna execute a position with the opening of one candle, and then as it's just like come down, you can put one more entry into it. This is how we called, or we just like execute with the dynamic risk. Yes. So yes, I heard you. You were right, 100%. I should have closed it at break even. Yeah, man, that makes sense because you can see here clearly where I manage my risk. This candle, I took a loss, then I gave my trade a second chance. Then this candle break below this both rejection low. See this one? It broke the low. We are having clean traffic. We got the news from Iranians that they don't want to negotiate on this one. So it should continuously pushing downside to fill this range. So if it break the low and coming back within this range, like coming back into these wicks, so it could be something I need to be cautious about. So that's why I close my complete position here. And you can see it just like went up. So if I didn't manage the risk, I couldn't make any money there. So now it continuously pushing upside. And this candle going to be closed in 3 minutes. The session 10 become a bullish one right now. Thanks a lot for the education. Yeah, welcome, buddy. We are here for you guys. Please check M30. I took on M30. Okay, what you took on M30? If a candle close above the resistance, would you like to take a buy while we are waiting for the candle to be close above the resistance? It's just like gone. It's gone without us. See this one break above this high, respecting the previous candle which don't have a bottom wick. Just like went up. Gold is wild. Morning it bleeds and now correcting it crazy. Yeah. So the way markets start doing consolidation here, so you need to understand one thing. Once markets start doing consolidation or start printing side by side, it's mean trend just like stop there. Once trend just like stop there, then if it's going to be give you some kind of a breakout structure to the upside or to the downside, it's going to continue towards that direction. Yeah, this actually happened mostly. Wow, look at this one, 30 minutes still continuously pushing upside. Let me see if I'm going to be get some kind of news on market at JI. So what they are expecting right now, Trump does not want ICE agent to wear mask at airports. Okay, Trump is active right now. Wow, just like now I got a news. Interesting. It's getting interesting right now. Wow, keep pushing upside. Need to readjust the zones. H4 about to be closed. So this happened like many times. I saw that if Asian and London just like continuously pushing down, so then it start doing some kind of consolidation. Then with N1, it might retrace the whole move of London and Asian session. It does happen here actually as well. So need to remove this support resistance area right now. Nothing to do. This resistance just like broke, and this can about to be closed in few seconds. This is a minor resistance I am having on the left hand side. So now the scenarios I'm looking for, if the market went down, create some kind of a support so I can go for the buys. This makes sense. All right. The second scenario, if a candle going to be create some kind of a resistance and then market break above the resistance, then I can go for the buy because the session trend clearly showing a bullish momentum. H4 also closed in a bullish one above the previous candle high. See this one? Let me show you. Look at this one. H4 close above the previous resistance high, showing a very strong bullish momentum in it. And for sells, I would like to see some kind of counter trade structure. Counter trade structure could be somehow in this shape. Like if the current candle, if you wanted to go with the first candle, then the first candle should have to be break and close below the previous candle low. So that makes sense for the counter trade structure. Or the best way to go with the counter trade structure, if a candle going to be create some kind of a support, giving some kind of a like a confirmation candle, then break and close below the support. What happened here? If market going to be create some structure, this kind of structure, then you can give your trade a chance to take a sell and going to be face this green traffic on the left hand side. So these are the scenarios actually I'm having in my mind. So any one of them going to be printed on the chart, so I can give my trade a chance with that. For that I need to wait. Stab to 4500. Yes, let's see. It's too much volatile, man. Very, very, very strong volume going on there. Isn't H4 still going on? No, H4 just like closed, buddy. Look at this one. The H4 closed. H4 closed. I think so. You might using some other brokerage houses. Wow, look at this, and the way it is rejecting. If it's going to break below this low, it could continuously pushing downside. But I wanted to see a candle should be close below the support so I can give my trade a chance. If I wanted to go with a counter trade structure, don't want to interest in this impulse entry. Could be risky one. Damn, even this small wick having 100 pips in it. Wow, it's continuously pushing to the downside right now. If it's going to break below this low, could be risky one. So let's see how this can going to be close. Gold is why okay. Yeah. Just waiting. It could come down to tap to this area. Still 500 pip range in it. Interesting. I'm waiting for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Actually, you know what? Then might be I'm gonna end the stream if I'm not gonna get something here. I think I should be happy with this one. With 160, $170, I can pay one bill. I can pay some bill with 160, $70. That will be more than enough, I think so, for today. Yeah, it's still like a Monday, start of the week. I think so. The rest of the month we gonna be get like wild volume. The volume get back after a long time. So opportunity gonna come in coming days. You also trade Casby, you also trade is strict time based according to your schedule. Yeah, exactly. I do trade only with my schedule actually. So whatever I'm having a schedule in my life, like in my daily routine, I do trade only with that one. So wow, man, the way it is pushing to the downside, I don't know why, but I'm getting feeling it could continuously pushing downside to fill this range. But I need a candle to be close. Volume is insane, taking impulse entry. It does make sense, but wow, look at this one. It should not break the low of the previous 50-minute candle time frame. It should not be wrecked like that. Looking at this H1, okay, 30-minute market just like become volatile at a moment. Wait till NYC. Yeah, that makes sense actually. NYC will bring something on the table. Definitely. Because within next 30 minute might be going to be create some structure. In the next 30 minute might be going to be create some structure, and then with the opening of NYSC, with the volume of NYSC, if you are going to be have some structure on the chart, then there's a higher probability it gonna give you some chunks there. For that need to wait. Look at the volume is insane, man. The 50-minute candle even printing like more than 500 to 600 pips. So you know what? If I open one lot on this $10,000 account, it will be wiped out in one candle. It could be double in one candle as well. So yeah, it's something kind of greediness you're gonna face. Wow, it's breaking the low, man. It's breaking the low. It's breaking the low. It's calling me. My inner devil calling me. Hey Cass, take a sell. Hey Cass, just go ahead, take a sell. Hey Cass. But my innocent personality telling me, wait for the candle to be closed, Cass. My inner devil telling me, you're gonna miss this one. Take a sell. Place stop loss within the middle of this range. But still you are having bigger range. Take a risk here, Cass. Take a risk. So yeah. Same. I also don't wanna give back today profits back to the market. Yeah, exactly. Just like keep it with yourself. Every day will bring like a new opportunity. Don't try to fight with the market. If you're already standing with profits, don't lose it. Keep it with yourself. So next day you're gonna get more confidence. How many loads do you take as? It's depending on the size of the like capital I'm having with myself. Wow, it's insane. I'm waiting for this 50-minute candle to be closed. It's really, really, really insane volume going on there. For a $10,000, I think so, not more than 0.25 or 0.50. Not more than that. But in this market, I would say 0.10, 0.10. That will make sense. Yeah. In the current situation, definitely 0.10, 0.05, 0.15. Yeah, because even with a 0.25, if you're getting like a 200 pip stop loss, it's gonna give you like a 4% risk there. But taking 4% risk in this kind of market, for me, I think should make sense. It's when there's like a lot of more volume in the market, it's you are going to be get like a lot of opportunities as well. Huge volume bring a lot of opportunity with itself. Wow, waiting for this candle to be closed. It went down, break the low of the previous candle. Now it's rejecting, trying to pushing upside. So yeah, need to wait more. I have seen this thing before. If it's going to be closed below this support, I have seen this before. I don't know where I have seen it, but I have seen it before. Let me see here. Not yet. Just want you to see how this 50-minute candle going to be closed actually. Here in Pakistan, it's a third day of Eid, and I'm doing live. Wow. Get ready for watching expectation closely as CNBC Global Market World Markets reverse course stock rally as Trump postponed Iran military strike. Okay, so they expecting gold could shoot. Wow, why? So balance of risk get worse on both sides. Okay, volatility. They just like talking about the volatility right now. Mm. I can see something with the NYSE volume actually. I think NYSE will going to bring something on the table, something very wild. So 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. If it's going to be closed somewhere here, then I need to wait more. You know what? If this candle, this 30-minute candle, going to be closed in this shape, like with a long rejection, small body, somehow in this shape, then this wick should not be somehow like this one. It should be small and lower than the previous wick. And then if the next candle with the opening of NYSC created a wick and going to break above this high, this could be a very beautiful impulse entry and gonna fill this range with the NYSE volume if it gonna print some kind of structure like that. And if I'm going to be get some kind of like a support, like a next 50-minute candle, like this candle 50-minute going to be closed, might be in a bearish form. Because there is 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to be closed. If it's going to close with a bearish one, next candle going to be closed with a bullish one, but with a small body. Next candle creator we can break below this low with the NYSC volume. I will go for the sells. So these are the scenarios I'm having in my mind. So we'll see what gonna print on the chart. Yeah, and don't forget that there is 30% off going on Dominion funding. Use the code QS30 and you're going to be get 30% off on all the valuations. And if you want you to get the link, you're going to be get that link into my Insta story. You are going to be get the link on my YouTube below the description of this current live stream, so you can get 30% off. Man, it's wild, 30% off. So what could be the cost of let me see. Look at this one. 30 minutes is like closed in a 50-minute close in a bearish form. It closed in a bearish form, but didn't close below the previous candle low. So you need to wait more for the next candle. So look at this one. This is Dominion Funding trade. So if you want to buy any challenge, it's rather one step, two step, instant funding, whatever you wanted to go with. So you need to, suppose you wanted to go with one step, just like go towards payment. Okay, payment. So here where you will see got a redeem code, just click here, add code QAS 30. Apply this code. Let me see how much. Oh, you're going to be get 30% off. So this $650 will become 450. You can secure 550. Oh, $200. You're gonna be get like $200 discount on this one. Wow. Don't miss this opportunity, I would say. Just don't miss this opportunity. Wow, my city and everything just like here right now. It's great. Please tell us when you take the trade so that we can also take that trade with you. I'm gonna wait for this candle to be closed. Actually, you know what? I'm waiting for this candle to be closed. If it's going to be closed in a bullish form, and the next candle going to be created, we can break this low, so I can go for a counter trade structure. What happened here actually? Might be this time it gonna work out properly and will continuously pushing down. And for buys, I would like to see this candle to be close above this current resistance area. So using the NYSE volume, if this candle going to be break and close above this resistance area, this means the next H4 candle breaking above the previous H4 candle high and lower time frame, giving you the confirmation that now it continuously pushing upside. So breaking above this high, I need this candle to be close above this resistance area, breaking above this high, so breaking above H4, making the combination between H4 M30 and 15, so I can give my trader chance to grab some chunks here. This makes sense. This totally makes sense. Oh, look at this one. It's struggling with this support area actually. So I'm heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I think so. That will be best thing. So I'm gonna see. Might be NYSC will bring something on the table. It's been like more than 1.3 hour. I'm just like continuously doing the stream. Almost 2 hours going to be completed. So I think I need to head off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 2:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pakistan time, 11:30 a.m. Dubai time. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful. Don't try to take forcefully trade. Wait for the structure to be formed and then give your trade a chance. If there's nothing going to be printed, then stay away. Don't try to take forcefully trade. It's a very volatile and very strong volume going on, and to be honest, go with a low load size. Just go with a low load size. If you really wanted to become a part of your trade, wanted to be a part of your structure, go with a low load size. So yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful, be blessed. So bye bye. I will wait for this. Now in this situation, let me explain you. I will wait for some kind of a support to be formed so I can give my trade a chance, or break below the support so I can give my trade a chance. Simple. I'm gonna keep my thing simple. I'm waiting for this candle to be closed, the 30-minute candle to be closed. So using a volume of NYSC actually in my direction. All right. Take care. Bye bye.